Hello students. Now you all wanted to know more about CSV files. So CSV files, comma separated value files, you have already studied how to import it using import CSV, and then the open and close function. It is same as text file and dat files, and the reader function and write row, this we have already studied. So we will use here writer, and then write row will write one by one line, and reader will read from the student file whatever CSV file, and it will display one by one on the screen. So we will just go through the portion. Now here in your syllabus they have given you already data file handling we have started. So in data file handling we have done text files, binary files. Now CSV files, in your syllabus you are having import CSV modules, that is import CSV, and the function open and close a CSV file, read from a CSV file, write into a CSV file using CSV dot reader, and CSV dot write row will write one by one row, and if you want to write all the rows then we will use write rows, and it will write all the rows together. So we will see the all the programs, as well as in your programs you can see here you can use this CSV file in your project also. So here the first program is a student.csv file. In this we have just, you can see import CSV is required because CSV.writer, CSV.reader and CSV.write rows we are going to use. So import CSV you have to do, then F equals to open student.csv append mode, same like text file and binary file. So here a CSV file, you can create it in Excel or directly from here you can create it. So here from here only I am creating it. So student.csv in append mode, I have called this writer function of CSV, and this file I am just writing here, I am starting to write in that. So first I am in a list, I have taken the heading roll number, name and marks, and these headings I will write one by one. So roll number, name and marks I have written using write row function. Then how many records, how many students data you want to enter, suppose any number user will enter, and then in for loop that many times the loop will be executed. If it is 5 number of students, 5 times the for loop will be executed. It will ask the roll number, name and marks. Now in your project, if you are designing for student, all right, if you are designing for something else like airways, then flight number, flight name, source, destination, so those datas you will take and create a list for a record. So each record at a time you will write in this CSV file. So here w.writeRow, you can see I have made one record here using a list. I have created one record, and each record at a time I am entering in this file, student.csv file. Now to display the records, what I have done, again I have opened the CSV file in read mode. Then using a reader function I have read all the contents, and one by one record I am collecting and I am printing here those records. So this is simply the input and output. So you can see here all the roll number, name, all the subjects, marks. So here all the roll number, these I have entered. So all of you are designing, have started designing your projects. So in your projects in Excel, directly also in Excel you can create the CSV file, and then from here you can do all the operations, search operation, any calculation you want to do. Like here one file is there, this file I have created from Python. Now one file I want to create directly, so here you can see one file I've created directly in Excel. I have just given all your data, and then here roll number, name and marks I have given. Heading I don't want to give because I want to search with roll number. So if you write here some string, then sometimes from second record you have to then start searching. So I want to start from the first record, so I have removed it. So here you can see like this already I have created in d colon, the path you have to mention here. So in this program it is display all the records. So import CSV, you have used this new table, new CSV table I have use the path, then the reader, and one by one. So it is displaying all the records. You can see here it is displaying all the records of that Excel file. That Excel file which was there, it is displaying all the records of that file. Now the second one is program to search. If in the question paper, if you get here that write a program to search a roll number, a student record using its roll number. Now what I have to do, simply I have to import CSV, will be my first line. Then I have to open the file in, by default it is read mode. Then I will use a reader and it will read. I will use here enter the roll number which you want to search. I have taken the roll number, and then flag I have given here false at the beginning. Now during searching, how you have to search, since it is in list, one by one record it will take, and the record first column is your roll number, second column is your name, and third column is your marks. So here you can see the first column I want to check, the roll number I want to check. So rec is my list in which the first column I have taken, and if it is equal to my roll number which I am searching, then it will show record found. So here this table was there, and when I wanted to search here the roll number 2, it is showing here record found, and it is displaying the complete details. Suppose any other roll number, suppose I want to search some other roll number 1 I want to search. So here simply when you will run your program, first thing it is displaying all the records, and then it is asking which roll number you want to search. I want to search first roll number, one roll number. So it will show here at the end, you can come and see the record of the first roll number. Here it is showing first roll number and the marks it is showing. So this is to search a student from a given table. Now the next one is to calculate the average marks. For that, what you require, same table you require, you will simply collect all the marks, give it to sum, and count how many students are there, and average marks is always equal to sum of the marks divided by the total number of students. So here you can see I have used three variables here. One is sum, is storing all the marks, summation of total of all the marks, count is counting how many students are there, and average is simply dividing and calculating here the average. So here I have started. Now in this one by one record it is collecting, and rec 2 is my marks, last one. Since you have seen that while displaying the data, it is displaying in string form, all the data are in string form. So I have used here int variable, int function, which will convert the string into integer, and then it will store in sum. So average will be the total sum and divided by the total number of students. Now here it will display the sum, the count, total number of students, and the average it is displaying. Clear? So you can see here that sum is this much, total number of students is this much, and average is this much. Now when you are designing your projects, that time you are using function for all these things. So here using function and a menu driven program, you can see here a menu driven program. This is a menu, so it will display a menu here, and as per the menu whatever you will enter, it will show the output. So like this you will design your projects. Now import CSV is always for CSV files, and then first function I have written for displaying all the records. Then using def I have written to search any, you can search using the roll number, using the name, anything you can write. Here I have used roll number. If you want to search with the help of name, then here only rec 1 you have to write, and here name you have to write, and name will be equal to input, enter the name to search, and with the help of name it will search. Only you have to be careful that this 0 is for the first column, that is roll number. 1 is, you can see from here, this is the first column. So when you are storing in a list, list 0 is your roll number, list 1 is your name, and list 2 is your marks. So like that only I have used here. List 0 is your roll number, list 1 is your name, and list 2 is your marks. So here when you are searching, and if it is available, it is displaying the detail. If it is not available, it is displaying record not found. Same with the average marks. You have already seen this only in the form of function I have written here, and using a menu driven, here I have created a menu, and using the menu driven I am calling one by one function. So just now I have shown here only display, search, average marks. You can do update, delete, many things you can do with this. So directly also you can see, like here, display all records. You can see it is displaying all the records. Last one is, suppose, this record. Now I want to add one more record in that. Suppose one more record I want to add. Total 36, 37. One more record, suppose I am adding here 138 roll number I am adding here, and any name you can add here. Suppose ABC, any name you add here. Suppose marks were out of 50, so here the marks, suppose out of 50, 50 out of 50 only I am entering here. Now when you will save this and come here, and you will display all the records, menu is displayed here. So here you can see it has executed. All right, again we will execute it. So here, run. Now you can see the menu. Now display all the records. When you will enter 1, it will display all the records, and the last one which I have added just now, 38 ABC 50, you can see it has added the last records. So this is your complete table data. Now search. Now you want to search here. Suppose I will enter here 2. So it will ask you which roll number you want to search. I want to search this, or suppose roll number, any other roll number I want to search. Suppose 29 roll number. So semi and 13 it will show. So here I am just entering the roll number is 29. So 29, when I will enter here, it is showing here semi, the name of the student, and the marks it is showing. Now display the average marks. So here display, you correct it. It is display the average marks. So when you are displaying the average marks, it will show here, if you put here 3, it will display the average marks it has displayed, and see the number of students has increased since one more I have added. And when you want to exit your program, you can add in between all the update, delete, whatever you want to add in your project, you can add it. And when you will select 4, then it will show here thank you, and then it has exit. I have written here sys.exit, so it will exit your program. Clear? So this is in your project also you can do it, as well as in your board exam if they ask you to create a CSV file. So here first thing we have learnt is how to create a CSV file. This was your method. How to write in a CSV file using writer and write row. You are using writer and write row. You are writing in a CSV file. And then how to read from a CSV file and display it. So this is how to read from a CSV file and display all the records. And now you have learned all the different functions. So the first function was to search. So here, how to search, simple, same steps are there. You have to open the file, the reader, which roll number you want to search, then using for one by one list you will collect, you will check with the roll number, and you will display it. Only this much. Clear? Now the next program was to calculate the average marks. Same here, sum you have calculated, count you have calculated, and then you have divided the sum with count. It is showing the average. So here menu driven program of this CSV only you have created. So like this complete project you can create, as well as you can see here the programs which will be asked in your board exams. The list of programs that from the text file will be asked, from binary file, and from CSV file. So all the programs, this you have to write in your practical copy also. All your text file programs, all your binary file programs, as well as these CSV file programs, all the programs you write in your practical copy. If you need any more program, this was asked by one of the students, so just now I have just created this video. Now if you need any more programs of CSV file or any other binary for your project, if you need any help, you just let me know in the comment section. I will start making all the projects one by one. So thank you, have a nice day. I think you all are enjoying these online classes.